Our body is capable of revealing subtle details about us even when we don't realize it. Therefore, knowing how to interpret the gestures and expressions of the people around us can be extremely helpful. We have compiled 15 psychological tips that can help you instantly decode anyone you meet. You will gain the ability to read their behaviors and attitudes, understanding who you are dealing with and what their presence means. Number 15. Pupil dilation. The size of the pupil is a reflection of our state of mind. Pupils dilate when we like something or someone. By observing the pupils of the person you are interacting with, you can gauge their level of interest in the topic at hand or even their attraction towards you. Pupil dilation is also influenced by our emotions and can reveal our feelings towards a particular situation or experience. Pay attention to the size of their pupils, as it may provide insights into their emotional state and the impact of the interaction on them. By observing these nonverbal cues, you can better understand how others feel and connect with them on a deeper level. Number 14. Facial expressions. Our facial expressions can betray our true feelings, even when our words may not convey the same message. People can consciously or unconsciously use facial expressions to convey emotions such as joy, sadness, anger, or fear. By paying attention to these expressions, we can gain insight into how someone truly feels. For example, a forced smile can indicate that the person is uncomfortable or trying to hide their negative emotions. Similarly, narrowed eyes or a furrowed brow may suggest suspicion or disapproval. Understanding and recognizing facial expressions can help us communicate more effectively and build stronger relationships by fostering empathy and understanding among individuals. It is important to note that interpreting facial expressions should be done with sensitivity and respect for cultural differences, as expressions can vary across cultures. Number 13. Touch. Touch is a powerful form of communication that can convey empathy, connection, and understanding. Paying attention to how someone touches you or others can provide insight into their personality and emotional state. For example, gentle and respectful touch may indicate warmth and kindness, while excessive or inappropriate touch may suggest aggression or discomfort. Observing the nature of touch between individuals can help us understand their relationships and dynamics within a group. Additionally, touch can be a way for people to regulate their emotions. For instance, holding hands with someone during a scary movie may provide comfort and reduce anxiety. Understanding the role and meaning of touch in different contexts can enhance our communication skills and emotional intelligence, allowing us to connect with others on a deeper level. Number 12. Voice tone and pitch. The tone and pitch of someone else's voice can reveal a lot about their emotions and personality. For example, a deep and resonant voice may convey confidence and authority, while a high-pitched voice may suggest nervousness or excitement. Changes in tone and pitch can also indicate emotional states. For example, a sudden increase in pitch may show surprise or shock, while a lower tone may convey sadness or anger. Additionally, the volume of someone's voice can provide insight into their confidence and assertiveness. A person who speaks in a low volume may appear shy or submissive, while someone who speaks loudly may come across as dominant or aggressive. Understanding the nuances of voice can help us interpret the emotions and intentions behind someone's words, leading to more effective communication and stronger relationships. Number 11. Personal space invasion. Some individuals may unintentionally invade your personal space, which can make you feel uncomfortable or threatened. When someone stands too close to you or touches you without your consent, it may signify a lack of respect for boundaries or a heightened emotional state. It is crucial to recognize that invading personal space can be unintentional and may not always reflect malicious intent. In such cases, politely communicating your need for personal space can help establish healthy boundaries and foster mutual respect. However, if the invasion of personal space persists despite your requests, it may indicate a need to reevaluate the relationship or seek support in managing the situation. Number 10. Posture and stance. An upright posture can symbolize confidence, discipline, and determination. Someone who stands tall with their shoulders back tends to project an image of self-assurance and control over their environment. A confident posture can convey strength and leadership qualities, as it demonstrates a sense of self-awareness and control over one's body and presence. Conversely, a slumped posture may suggest a lack of confidence, low energy levels, or a feeling of being overwhelmed. A weak posture can sometimes be attributed to physical discomfort, fatigue, or a lack of motivation. Recognizing the significance of posture and stance can help individuals cultivate a more confident and composed demeanor, which can positively impact their personal and professional lives. Number 9. Mirroring. Subconscious mirroring occurs when individuals unconsciously imitate the gestures, expressions, and behaviors of those around them. When you notice that someone is mirroring your movements or gestures, it may indicate that they feel comfortable and connected with you. Mirroring can help establish rapport and create a sense of unity and empathy between individuals. However, it is important to distinguish between positive and negative mirroring. Positive mirroring, also known as mirror neuron activity, typically occurs when individuals are engaged in a positive and harmonious interaction. It can foster trust and understanding, facilitating better communication and stronger relationships. On the other hand, negative mirroring can arise in situations of conflict or tension, potentially escalating negative emotions and hindering effective communication. Being aware of both positive and negative mirroring can help individuals navigate social interactions more effectively and build more meaningful connections. Number 8. Open or closed body language. Open body language, such as uncrossing your arms and legs, can convey a sense of receptiveness, trust, and willingness to engage with others. It communicates a sense of openness and a desire to connect with those around you. On the other hand, closed body language, including crossed arms and legs, can indicate defensiveness, a lack of trust, or a reluctance to participate. It creates a barrier between yourself and others, potentially hindering the formation of connections and collaborations. Understanding the significance of body language can help individuals adjust their nonverbal cues to foster more positive interactions and create a more welcoming and inclusive environment. Number 7. Self-touch behavior. When someone frequently touches their own body, it may indicate that they feel uneasy or uncomfortable in a particular situation. Self-touching behavior can manifest through actions such as touching one's hair, face, or clothing. It serves as a self-soothing mechanism to alleviate anxiety, stress, or nervousness. Excessive self-touching may also suggest a heightened emotional state, such as excitement, anticipation, or even aggression. It can also be a sign of a person's desire to impress or attract others. Understanding the motivations behind self-touching behavior can provide insight into an individual's emotional state and help foster empathy and understanding in social interactions. Number 6. Fidgeting and restlessness. If someone is constantly fidgeting or appearing restless, it may indicate a lack of patience or a need to escape from the current situation. Fidgeting can manifest through behaviors such as tapping their foot, playing with their fingers, or squirming in their seat. This restlessness often stems from a desire to move on to the next activity or a need to avoid boredom or monotony. Moreover, fidgeting can be a manifestation of underlying anxiety or a lack of control over the environment. It may also be a sign of a person's inability to focus or concentrate on a particular task or conversation. Number 5. Yawning while listening to someone speak. If they yawn repeatedly, this could suggest that the topic is boring or that they are losing interest in the conversation. Yawning can be a natural response to various stimuli, including sleepiness, boredom, or a lack of oxygen. In social contexts, yawning during a conversation can convey disengagement or a lack of interest in the discussion. It may also reflect a need for stimulation or a desire to change the subject. Understanding the potential implications of yawning in social situations can help individuals adjust their communication styles and content to maintain engagement and foster more meaningful interactions. Number 4. Biting nails or lips. Biting nails or lips can be a manifestation of nervousness, tension, or anxiety. This repetitive behavior often occurs subconsciously in response to stress or a desire to relieve tension. Nail biting may also indicate a perfectionist tendency or a need for control. It can serve as a distraction from negative emotions or a way to cope with boredom or restlessness. Similarly, lip biting may suggest a heightened emotional state or a reaction to perceived threats or challenges. Recognizing these behaviors and understanding the underlying emotions can help individuals seek healthier coping mechanisms and manage their stress levels effectively. Number 3. Blinking rapidly. Frequent blinking can be a response to various stimuli, including dryness, irritation, or a desire to avoid eye contact. However, excessive blinking, especially when accompanied by other nonverbal cues such as a forced smile or a lack of eye contact, may indicate deception or an attempt to conceal emotions. Rapid blinking can also suggest anxiety, nervousness, or a need to escape from a social situation. Understanding the context and accompanying nonverbal cues can help individuals interpret the underlying intentions or emotional states behind rapid blinking behavior. Number 2. Sighing can be a natural and involuntary response to various stimuli, including fatigue, boredom, or a desire to express resignation or disappointment. In social contexts, sighing during a conversation may convey a lack of enthusiasm or disengagement from the discussion. It can also be a way to release built-up tension or a response to emotional exhaustion. Understanding the potential implications of sighing in social interactions can help individuals adjust their communication styles and content to create a more engaging and supportive atmosphere. Number 1. Avoiding eye contact. Avoiding eye contact can be a sign of discomfort, shyness, or a desire to escape from a social situation. In conversations, looking away may indicate a lack of interest or a need to avoid emotional vulnerability. Prolonged periods of avoiding eye contact can also suggest deception or an attempt to conceal emotions. It may also be a response to social anxiety or a lack of confidence in one's ability to engage in meaningful eye contact can sometimes be attributed to cultural norms, personal preferences, or sensory sensitivities. And that's it for today's video. Now it's your turn. Share your experiences with decoding people's behaviors. What subtle signs have you noticed in yourself or others? Remember, every gesture, every look, and every movement tells a story, so keep observing, keep asking questions, and keep discovering the fascinating world of human behavior. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the intricate patterns of human interaction. Number 6. Handshake. The way a person shakes hands can reveal a lot of information. A weak and limp handshake may indicate a submissive person or someone easily influenced. On the other hand, an excessively firm and crushing handshake may be a sign of a dominating personality. Moreover, the duration of the handshake has certain importance. A prolonged handshake may seem strange, while a handshake that is too short may suggest a form of disagreement. This may mean that the person does not intend to establish a deep connection with you, but it may also indicate that they are simply pressed for time. Number 5. Crossed arms and legs. Have you ever noticed when someone crosses their arms or legs during a conversation? This may indicate disinterest or reluctance to listen. Even if the person smiles and participates in the discussion, body signals tell a different story. Psychologically, the gesture of crossing arms or legs suggests a certain mental, emotional, and physical barrier to the situation. Moreover, the orientation of a person's feet can reveal their feelings. Feet turned toward you show interest, while feet turned toward the exit indicate a desire to leave. Number 4. Leaning forward or backward. When a person leans their body in your direction, this constitutes an obvious indicator of their interest in what you have to say. However, what you might not realize is that this also reflects a mark of respect. When individuals approach and lean toward you during a conversation, this shows their desire to share their thoughts with you. This attitude reinforces a feeling of trust and consideration toward you. Conversely, if someone leans backward, this suggests a certain weariness with the situation or perhaps discomfort for various reasons. Number 3. Chin and jaw. When a person is making a decision, they tend to massage their chin. Their gaze may direct upward, downward, or to the side. This is a sure sign that they are immersed in deep reflection. Jaw clenching, on the other hand, betrays a state of stress, regardless of what this person may express verbally. This signals a significant degree of discomfort. The conversation may address subjects that cause concerns, or their mind may be preoccupied elsewhere. Focus on sources of their stress. Number 2. Imitation, copying body language. When a person adopts your body language, this is an indicator that they feel great ease in your presence and wish to create harmony with you. This act demonstrates fluid communication and receptivity to your message. This imitation occurs unconsciously because no one deliberately starts copying someone else. However, when we feel comfortable with others, we naturally tend to follow their behavior. Number 1. Shoes. A simple look at a person's shoes can say a lot about their personality. It seems we all have a propensity to judge by observing someone's shoes, and strangely, studies prove that these judgments are quite accurate. Anxious people opt for impeccable or new shoes. Friendly individuals favor practical shoes. Calm people seem attracted to less comfortable shoes. Meanwhile, more aggressive personalities are inclined to wear ankle boots. Conclusion: take a look at your own shoes. Does your personality reflect in their choice? And there you have it. You now have in your hands the keys to instant human understanding. The 15 psychological tips we have shared will allow you to open hidden doors, decode unspoken emotions, and pierce the mysteries of personality. But remember, reading people is not an easy task. However, possessing this ability is extraordinarily valuable. Naturally, everyone is unique, which can make interpreting their words and actions sometimes delicate. Nevertheless, By following these suggestions, you will progress in the art of decoding people with confidence. Stay curious, keep your eyes open, and continue to pierce the mysteries of human psychology. Until next time, happy discovery.